EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for November 5th, 2020. The video forecast today is going to be very easy and relatively short just because we don't have a lot of things going on in the upcoming week. We do have high pressure that's going to be anchored over the mid-Atlantic region for quite some time, actually through about the middle of next week. So this 7-day period that we cover in the video goes from today, Thursday, through the middle of next week, which is Wednesday. And during that time, the big story is going to be the progressively warmer temperatures. No precipitation to deal with during most of this time here. And this is going through, this is now looking at Friday. Here is Saturday. Here is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then finally we get to Wednesday and we have a cold front approaching the region. And we also have this down here that we have to keep an eye on that's going to be expected to be in the Gulf of Mexico. And this is actually Eta that made landfall in Nicaragua yesterday, and is expected to do a little loop through the Western Caribbean, come across Cuba, threaten the southern tip of Florida, and then move up into the Gulf of Mexico. May reach hurricane status once it reaches the Gulf of Mexico. We'll see. That's a lot of time before then. This wouldn't be for another probably 6 or 7 days before this gets here. Probably 6. That it gets up to this point. We have to start looking into that, whether or not we have remnants from that coming. But it does look like through Wednesday we have a cold front coming toward the region, and this will bring some scattered showers here on Wednesday. That's your next chance of precipitation. One thing I wanted to mention, though, is that we have an upper air ridge that's moving in, and this is starting off the period with just slightly above average temperatures. This is going to get progressively warmer. We are going to get progressively warmer as we move through the weekend and through at least early next week. So with that upper air ridging in place, this time of year, we have the Earth's surface cooling a lot faster than what it does aloft. So typically, as you go up in height and up in altitude, you have temperatures steadily dropping off. So it's colder. When you go up 5,000, 6,000, 8,000, 10,000 feet above the surface and beyond. And that is usually a steady decline in temperatures as you go up with height. But at nighttime here in this time of year, the Earth's surface cools a lot faster than what it does aloft. And when you have a ridge, this is showing at the 500 millibar level. So, this is a 2 meter temperature anomaly, but if you did look at the 500 millibar chart, you have a ridge here showing the warmth at that level above the surface that allows those temperatures there at that height to be warmer than the surface. And because you have moisture trapped under that inversion layer, it's what's called an inversion, temperature inversion, you have some fog. So there's going to be a chance for fog every single day, just about through this entire period that you have, especially in the river valleys and valley locations that are typically susceptible to fog. You should have some fog late night and in the mornings on each day through this entire period. Otherwise, we're looking at partly mostly sunny and progressively warmer temperatures once the fog is finally wearing off or burning off throughout the day. Once this cold front comes through that I just showed you, as you get in the late week period, you see the temperatures cool down a little bit. This is still going to be like kind of near to slightly above average, though, after the time we get that cold front move through. So it's not going to be like a cold air mass coming in, not at all. But temperatures get back down to closer to near average. Okay, so instead of 65 to 70 that we're going to be experiencing generally over the next week or so, we're expecting at that time temperatures to be more like 55 to 60, which is close to near average for this time of year. So this is the cold front that's going to be bringing it in. So it's not really cold air behind here. It's going to get back to zonal and very seasonable temperatures. Again, we're going to have to watch Eta here and see what kind of remnants, if it's swept out by this trough here, or we have some remnant rain here that some models are suggesting the long range coming in and paying us a visit the following weekend. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. So we got a long time to look at that. Don't get worried about this just yet. There's a lot of things that could happen between now and then, and this is a day 10 outlook here. So these are definitely variable, and they can certainly change between now and then. But right now, looks like it's a pretty simple forecast for the next week or so. 65 to 70 degrees for highs, and we're going to have some sun each day. We'll have some fog to contend with in the usual areas that are more susceptible to fog, and that will take place just about every single day up and through the middle of next week until this cold front comes through. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich. That is your outlook for November 5th, 2020. Have a great Thursday.